This is a quick review on the IP Engineering Shelly Tram. This is a limited edition. I believe it was in production several years ago, and it's been reintroduced in limited numbers by IP Engineering. It's a kit, and it's a little bit more complicated than the standard kit that you get from IP Engineering, which I'll explain in just a second, because it has much more modelling, if you like, and building. And it's not necessarily for the beginner to build this model, although I clearly aimed, certainly in my view, at the kind of younger modelers, particularly if you want to use the face like I have done here. It comes with a good amount of detail, such as the fittings on top and the faces, which you can purchase separately, and the working lights as well. The buffers aren't from IP Engineering, they're from Brand Bright. I prefer the chunkier style and I find them more robust. Obviously I want all the buffers matching on the railway. It comes with the little handles as well, and a rear light on the back. And all of the strips here that you see, they come separately, and even these ones on the side here, and you have to glue them all on individually. They're all inside as well there, and all these are individual, so it's quite labour intensive. And again, these all come separately, everything's been individually painted. Deluxe chassis, but I've chosen to do a different chassis on it because I've found the deluxe chassis but not that powerful really, although I am continuing to be in discussions with IP Engineering to see if they can help me with that. But certainly temporarily I fitted a separate motor unit just so I can get it on the rails. The kit comes with a battery box and on-off switch, but it is easily upgradable, if you like, to radio control as well, which is what I've opted to do, and I'll review it in a separate video. But I've decided to go with Deltang radio control kit. I'll show the lights working. And there we are. I also decided to opt for onboard charging, so I didn't have to regularly dismantle the engine to charge the batteries. That's simply achieved by having a three-way button. Down is on, middle is off, and the top activates the charging circuit, which we'll then use from the charging port on the other side. This was actually described by a blog, Rick's Railway blog, and the link to that will be on the screen now, and a hyperlink will be on the bottom of the page on the description as well. All in all, it's a very good kit with a good amount of modelling and detailing on it. I would suggest it's not for the beginner. There is quite a lot of detailed modelling, and as with these things, obviously the instructions are thorough, but you do have to have a certain amount of knowledge, and it assumes a certain amount of knowledge as well to be able to build these things. But if you'd like a bit of a challenge and something perhaps for the younger generation to be engaging with the Garden Railway, this is certainly a robust engine that will withstand the knocks and tumbles that perhaps some of the more fragile engines wouldn't do, and certainly it would be very appealing, particularly with the face on the front as well.